everybody. Welcome to the Great Oak class. Classes by Ruben sir. I hope you have watched my previous videos and you did like them and it was quite helpful to you. Today is the 22nd. There is one more day, 23rd, and on the 24th you are going to do your board exam for the English class 12. Before doing your board exam, I thought that I would give you some tips on the writing section, which is also very important, where you could obtain 20 marks for the writing section. If you do your writing section perfectly without any grammatical mistakes and fluency of English, I think you could score all the 20 marks for your writing section. And so I've come to you with the writing section. And I hope this would be of great help to you and to all the students who are appearing for the class 12 examination. Before I could go further, I would request you to subscribe to my channel and share this with other friends also. Now let me go on to the writing section. Now the writing section that you have, I think you have four items in the writing section. The first one is notice. The second one is invitation, reply to an invitation. Third one is a letter to the editor and a letter for job application. And the fourth one is a report or an article. These are the writing sections that you have. Now in the writing section, the first question that would arise is a notice. In notice, you don't have an option. It is compulsory. Everyone should write a notice. The only thing is you will get two notices in which you should attempt to write one notice. Now let's go to the notice. I will tell you the method to write a notice and how easy you can write a notice, and you could get 5 complete marks for the notice. Now, notice. Now, what should you do in a notice? First of all, the notice should be put in a square box. It should be put in a box. The notice should be put in a box, and the word limit for the notice would be 50 words. 50 words is the word limit for the notice. So now please pay attention here. This notice is compulsory. Now what you have to do is draw a box. Now do not write the information and then draw the box. The reason I am telling you is that because if you write the information and you try to draw the box, maybe sometimes all the information may not fit in the box. It may be out of the box. So please try to draw the box first. Try to draw a big box so that it will fit all the information inside. Now the header. This is called the header. In the header portion, now first is the header portion. First what you have to do, you have to draw a box, a square box, a little big square box so that it could fit all your information. And on the top, first you have to write the name of the organization. Whatever name is given in the question paper, they would give you the name of the organization. They would give you your name also. They would say that you are Ritvi, you are Ridesh. All the information that is required will be given to you in the question itself. So all the information, you must be very careful to use all the information that is given exactly as per the question paper. Now what you have to first do to write a notice is draw a box. The first thing on the top, the topmost would be the name of the organization. Now for example, you are Ritwik of Heritage International Public School. So that means the name of the organization is Heritage International Public School. So whatever organization or whatever the name they are giving you, on the top you must write the name of the organization. And just below it, now see, when you write the name of the organization, Please try to make your notice look very, very neat and clean. Leave equal space on the left and the right. Try to keep equal space on the left and the right margin and write the name of organization centralized. Just below the name of the organization, in the center of the name of the organization, just below that, write the word notice in capital letters. See, notice has to be written in capital letters. And below, just below the notice on the left hand side, you would write the date. Now be very careful when you write the date. Now for example, you're going to write your examination on 24th of February. So please, when you're writing the date, use this format. 24th. You have to write 24th. 24th February 2022. This is the format that you have to use. Please don't write 24-2-23. Don't write it like that. You have to write 24th February 2002. And just 2023. Okay, not 22, sorry. It is 2023. And just below the date, again, just below the notice. See, just below the notice, just below the date, write the title of the notice. Now they would give you, now for example, there is going to be a blood donation camp in your school. Write a notice, okay, to the students of your school for your notice board. For your school notice board, write a notice giving information to the students about the blood donation. So what would be your heading? The heading would be blood donation. If supposing they give you, you have found a purse in the compound of your school, write a notice to the students of the school giving all details. Then what would you write the heading? Found purse or lost purse or found purse. So whatever heading is given, whatever the heading is, whatever the information given in the question paper, use that heading. Okay. Now the easiest way I'm telling you to write a notice is begin your notice. Now what? See, if the beginning is good and the ending is good. See, the beginning is good. They will read the beginning of your notice, and if they see that you have written it in a proper way, they will it will create an impression in the mind of the person who is evaluating your paper. So I think always it would be better for you to start like this. Please start, this is to inform you. Okay, this is to inform you that, and then write what is the information that is necessary. So begin your notice by writing, this is to inform you. Or you can also say, this is to inform the students. You can also say, this is to inform the students. Or you can also say, you are hereby informed that. Any way you can write, but I think it would be very easy if you wrote, this is to inform you that. Now supposing there is a blood donation in your school, you can say, this is to inform you that there would be a blood donation camp that would be conducted in our school on, you must mention the date, at, the time, where would it be in the school, whether it is in the compound, whether it is in the auditorium. And then you can say, students who are interested to take part in the blood donation, please give your names to the undersigned. Or please give your names to the principal of the school. Or please give your names to the person that is in charge of the blood donation. Something like that. Make your statements very short. Do not write a very long notice. The more you write, the more liable you are to commit mistakes. So I think try to make your notice very, very short. So you can begin it like this. This is to inform you that, and then write what is given in the notice. Then below that, after that, on the left hand side, your name. You must write your name. Okay. For example, if it is Avinish, you must write Avinish. Or if it is any name, below the name, write your designation. Now, designation means sometimes they would tell you, you are the president of your school, you are the secretary, you are the head boy, the head girl. All these are designations. So, you must write your designation here. If you are a head boy, please write head boy. If you are a head girl, write head girl. The girls will write head girl, the boys will write head boy or secretary or president or whatever it is, and below that put your signature. So this is what you should do for a notice. Now I hope everybody understood how to write a notice. Once more I would tell you, in the topmost part of on the box, you should write the name of the organization. Below the name of the organization, write the word notice in capital letters, and this notice should be centralized with the name of the organization. On the left hand side, just below the word notice, write the date. The date should be written as 24th February 2023. And February you can shorten it. You can write FEB. You don't have to write the whole word February. You can write FEB 2023. And just below that, again centralizing it below notice, write the title, the heading, whatever the heading or the title of the notice is, and then start your notice like this. This is to inform you that, and then continue the notice according to what is given in the question paper. And then write your name, your designation, and put your signature. Now, there are a few things that you have to remember when you're writing the notice. First is, use the present tense or the future tense when you are writing the notice. For example, there will be a blood donation camp in our school, or a blood donation camp is going to be conducted in our school. A blood donation camp is being conducted. So, you have to use either the present tense or the future tense, so that you should keep it in mind. The second thing is, put the notice in a box. The third thing is, 50 words is the word limit. The word limit for writing a notice is 50 words, and then all points should be included. Every point that is given in the question paper, see that you include all the points that are given there in the question, should be included in the notice. And these things are very important. You should mention all these: what, where, how, when, why should be given. You should, and especially where, when, why. These three W's you should mention in your notice. Where means where this is going to take place, why it is going to take place, when it is going to take place. So these three are very, very important. So the points to remember for a notice are: use the present or future tense, 50 words is the word limit, then all points should be included that is given in your question, and you should use these three important points: when, where, and why. Okay, so when means when, on which date, at what time, that is the meaning of when, where it is to be done, and the next is why, what is the matter, what is to be done. So all these things you should include. This is the format of a notice. Okay, now the next one is an invitation. Now in an invitation, either you can attempt any one, an invitation or reply to an invitation. Now in the first question they will give you to write an invitation inviting, okay, somebody, either for the marriage or for the birthday party or for some function, anything like that, they would give you to invite. Or they will say you can give a reply to an invitation accepting or refusing the invitation. So first is an invitation. Now what you have to do an invitation is, it is very easy. Now supposing it is for a wedding, it's a wedding or any kind of invitation, you would put that in a box. Okay, you can put it in a box, or you can write. Now when you're writing for a wedding, please use Mrs. and Mr. You should not use Mr. and Mrs. Mrs. should come in the beginning, Mrs. and Mr. and then give the name. And then cordially invite you and your family on the occasion of the marriage of their son. See, of their son Vikram with Naina. It will be given in the question paper. I am just giving you some name just to make you understand. With Naina and then daughter of. Now if the girl's name is coming down here, it's below, then you must say daughter of Mr. and Mrs. somebody, whoever it is, in brackets. You must put that in brackets. Or if here it is, supposing it is Mrs. and Mr. dash cordially invite you and your family on the occasion of the marriage of their daughter. If it is coming daughter, then Naina has to come first, then Vikram has to come here. And here instead of daughter, you would write son of. It depends on you how the invitation is, for what purpose the invitation is. So you can use this format for any invitation that you are writing. Okay. Now supposing it is a birthday party or it is an anniversary, wedding anniversary. You can use the same thing. But only thing you will say Mr. and Mrs. Dash cordially invite you and your family on the occasion of their wedding anniversary. So then you don't have to mention all this. Okay. And we look forward for your, okay, we look forward that you would surely come or you would surely accept our invitation. Anything like that, you should know how to write it. And then what you have to do is, please do not forget to write RSVP. This is very important. On the left hand side below, you must write RSVP, write your address and give the mobile number. And on this side, please write the venue. Venue means the place where the occasion is going to be held, the date and the time. These things you should mention. So this is for a wedding invitation. I've written here a wedding invitation. For wedding invitation, how would you write an invitation? You will not write, you don't have to write this invitation like this. I've just written it here. For the wedding invitation, you have to write Mrs. and Mr. Dash cordially invite you and your family on the occasion of the marriage of their son. Okay. And then you write the boy's name with this daughter of this. Daughter means this girl's she is a daughter of Mrs. and Mr. Always use Mrs. in the beginning and then Mr. Here write RSVP, write the address and can give your mobile number. If no mobile number, it's okay. But when you write your mobile number, don't write the complete mobile number. You have to mention the mobile number like this, 971, and then just put like this, cross, cross, cross. Don't completely write a mobile number for your board exam. Whether it is to the editor, whether it is any kind of, don't use a mobile number. Just give the first 3 digits and then you put cross, 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 cross. Okay, 10 digits. So this is what you write for a invitation, a wedding invitation. I hope you understand. If you want also for a wedding invitation, here you can write Mrs. and Mr. Dash request the pleasure of your company. Even you can write like that. Request the pleasure of your company on the auspicious occasion of the wedding of their daughter or the birthday of their daughter. Whatever you can. But try to learn this by heart and try to use this for the invitation that you are writing. Okay. So that is what earlier what I showed you, the invitation was a formal invitation. Now supposing you are writing an informal invitation. Now this format is for an informal invitation. It is very similar to a letter. How you write a letter? For an informal invitation, you don't have to make it very formal like a wedding invitation or for a function of the school or for the inauguration of a shop. All they are called formal invitations. You can use that format for the formal invitation. Now this is an informal invitation. Informal invitation is very, very simple. First, the sender's address. You have to write the sender's address, then the date. Then respected sir, or respected whatever it is, you write. and then you write what is the matter, the occasion. Okay, respected sir, we are conducting our annual function in our school and we cordially invite you to attend the annual function. Okay, on such and such a date, you must write the occasion, the date and the venue. That will be after the salutation. The matter that is given in the question paper, if you can, when you read the question, you will understand whether it is a formal invitation or an informal invitation. And then here in the end, you write your designation and write your address. Okay, so that is all you have to write. You have to write the address. Not sender's address, sender's name. Here is the sender's name. So this is an informal invitation. So I hope you understood what an informal invitation and a formal invitation is about. Formal invitation means that you are inviting for a wedding, for a marriage function, for an inauguration ceremony, of all those kind of things are called formal invitation. If it is an informal invitation, it is very simple. The sender's address is here. You have to write the sender's address. Don't write the name. The sender's address, the date, then your salutation, then you must the matter, the occasion, the venue, the date of the program or whatever it is. All this should be mentioned here. And you can say, we do really expect your presence. Okay, we do really expect your presence, or we would be very pleased to have your presence on this particular occasion. All those things you have to write. Your English should be good and you should write. The next thing is, last, you must write your designation, the sender's name. This is for an informal invitation. So I hope you understood the informal invitation. Now this is reply to the invitation. Now when you are writing a reply to the invitation, you must make it very, very informal. Don't write a formal reply. Make the reply very, very informal. It is very easy. You know how to write a letter. You have to use the same format. The same format what you use to write a letter. The sender's address, the date, 24th February 2023. Subject, accepting the invitation. Now supposing you are accepting the invitation, they are giving you in the question paper, write a reply accepting the invitation. Then the subject will be accepting the invitation. If they tell you in the question paper that you are sending a reply that you are not accepting accepting the invitation, then the subject will be declining the invitation. You are declining. Means you are not going to go for that. So that will be declining. If you are accepting, you will write accepting. And if you are not accepting, you will write declining. Declining the invitation. Then salutation. Respected. If it is your friend, okay, if your friend is inviting you, then you don't have to write respected, my dear friend. You must change the salutation to my dear friend or something like that. And then you will write, I was very happy to receive the invitation of the, okay, if it is wedding, you will write wedding. If it is birthday party, you will write birthday party. Whatever it is, okay, whatever is given in the question paper. Now I am writing here wedding. I was very happy to receive the invitation for the wedding of your son, and I am pleased to inform you that I would surely be there on this auspicious occasion. And then just write your name and put your signature. So that is all you have to do for the reply of an invitation. Now this format you can use for any reply, whichever reply. Now see, I made it so short, very, very short, so that it would be easier for you to learn it, easier to write, and this easier because you will not make any mistakes. I hope you understand. Now this is the reply for an invitation, reply to an invitation. Whenever you are replying to an invitation, try to make it very informal, especially to your close friend, or you're replying to all those things, then you must write it like that. Write the sender's address, the date, the subject, accepting the invitation. If you're not accepting, what would you write? Declining the invitation, respected whoever it is, and then you will say, I was very happy to receive the invitation for the wedding of your son, and I'm pleased to inform you. Now, supposing you are declining the invitation, you are not going, you do not want to go and you are not going, then what would you say? You will write the same thing. I am very happy to, here you will change it to declining, not accepting. declining. Declining the invitation, and then you would say respected, whatever it is, and then you will say, I was very happy to receive the invitation for the wedding of your son, and I am, you will not write pleased. Instead of pleased, what will you say? I am sorry to inform you that I would not be able to attend the ceremony or attend the function. You can just make it function. Function can be anything. It can be a wedding, it can be an annual function, it can be a birthday party. So I think it would be easy for you to write, I was very happy to receive the invitation for the wedding of your son, for the birthday, okay, for the birthday of your son, or for the wedding of your son. And I am pleased, I am sorry to inform you that I would not be able to attend the function due to some personal reasons. If they give you the reason in the question paper, mention that reason. For example, they are telling you that write a letter of declining the invitation of your friend because on that particular day you are having your board exam and you would not be able to attend the function. So according to that, you must write that I was very happy to receive the invitation of the wedding of your son, and I'm sorry to inform you that I would not be able to attend the function because on that particular day, I am having my examination. But I give all my regards and blessings to you on that particular day. So use your own words and try to write it. This is the reply to an invitation. Okay, so I hope you understood this. Okay, the next writing section is a letter. Either you will get a letter to the editor, and you will also get letter of job of application. So you can attempt any one, either letter to the editor or letter of job of application. Now I am going to explain how to write letter to the editor. Now this is a letter to the editor. It is very simple how to write a letter to the editor. First is sender's address. Now please do not write your name. In the sender's address you don't have to write your name. Just give your address. Be very careful about that. Don't write your name in the sender's address. Simply give the address, sender's address. Then next will be, you should leave a little space and always use the left alignment. Everything should be in the same alignment, in the same line. That would be much better if you do it like that. Please use the left alignment. So, sender's address. Then the date. 24th February 2023. Then the receiver's address. Now in the receiver's address, you must write the editor, Hindustan Times. And you can mention the place if you want, like Lucknow, Delhi, Gorakhpur, whatever you want, you can. If you want, you can write that. If you don't write the place, it's not a problem. Just write the editor, Hindustan Times, and below that you write subject. The subject, what is the subject given in your question? That you must write it as the subject. When you write the subject, make sure your subject is very short. Don't write a very big subject. Just take the important point. Read your question paper carefully. Underline the subject, what they are asking, and only mention that particular subject. For example, water scarcity is there in your town. Then you only have to write water scarcity. Supposing the roads, then you must write the roads. Okay, anything like that, you must write it very short. And then sir. Now I think it would be better if you learn this by heart. If you learn it by heart, then you only have to write only few points that is given in the question paper. Exactly what is given there in the question paper. You would not make any grammatical mistakes and you would get the complete 5 marks. So please learn this by heart. Sir, I am a frequent reader of your daily Instead of daily, you can also write newspaper. So I am a frequent reader of your daily and I enjoy reading your column, letters to the editor. Then the next, this is the first paragraph. This is the introduction, the first paragraph. Now the second paragraph will be, I am writing this letter to draw your attention to. That would be, and then you mention what is given in your question paper, what is the problem. That is all. Simply take from the question paper what the problem is and simply write it here. So you would write, I am writing this letter to draw your attention to, and then write the matter what is given in your question paper. Now the third paragraph would be, I would be highly obliged if you would publish this letter in your column. Okay. And then below that, thanking you, yours sincerely, and below yours sincerely, write your name. Now I've written it here because there is no space here. That is why I've written it here. So you just write yours sincerely and write your name here. So I hope you understood a letter to the editor. Once more, I will explain to you. When you're writing the sender's address, please do not write your name. Just write the address. So first sender's address, then will come the date. So you must leave a little space in between, just a little space. Okay, one thumb space you can leave. Sender's address, date, then receiver's address, you must write the editor, Hindustan Times or Times of India or Indian Express. If they have given it to you in the question paper, use the same name that they are giving it to you in the question paper. After that, sir. The salutation. After salutation, the subject. Then you will write the subject. What is the subject of the letter? Then, sir, please learn this by heart. It would be very helpful for you. I am a frequent reader of your daily and I enjoy reading your column, letters to the editor. That is the first paragraph. In the second paragraph, you must write, I am writing this letter to draw your attention to. If you want, you can say, I am writing this letter to inform you that. That's left up to you how you write it. I am writing this letter to draw your attention to. And the next one, the third paragraph is, I would be highly obliged. Instead of obliged, you can also write thankful if you want. So, I would be highly obliged if you would publish this letter in your column. And here, thanking you, yours sincerely, and below that, write your name. But please see that you follow the left side alignment. Everything should be in the same line. This is very easy. Now see, this is much easier than writing job application. So I think I would prefer you to write a letter to the editor. Job application, you have to write a cover letter. Okay? You have to write the opening letter and then you must include your biodata. That's very lengthy. So this is very short. So that is a little bit lengthy. I think this would be better. But anyway, I will show you also how to write a letter of job application. So I hope you understood this letter to the editor. Okay. Okay, now this is letter for job application. Now letter for job application is the head part. Header is the same as you are writing letter to the editor. There's no difference. All you have to do is sender's address. Don't write your name. Date, receiver's address, and subject will be application for the post of. And here whatever post they are asking you, fill that post. Okay. So application for the post of. Then sir. Now please learn this by heart. I hope you will learn this by heart. In reference to your advertisement for the vacancy of the post of. Okay. For the post of. Vacancy for, see, in reference to your advertisement for the vacancy for the post of dash, I would like to apply for the same. You can say for the same or for the post. I have all the requirements that you have mentioned. If given a chance to work for you, I would give my best to give you full satisfaction. Thanking you. Okay. So you can say in reference to your advertisement for the post of dash, in reference to your advertisement for the vacancy of, you can say, oh, for the post of, Okay, you can say for the vacancy of, or for the vacancy also you can say for the post of dash, I would like to apply for the post or for the same, you can say. Then next you can write, I have all the requirements that you have, mentioned. If given a chance to work for you, I would give my best to give you full satisfaction. And then you would write, thanking you, yours faithfully, name. And write your name. And then below that you write biodata attached for your reference. And then you must write the biodata. Now this is the letter of a job application. It's called opening letter. Okay. So for job application, this part is the same as what you are writing for the editor. That is sender's address, date, receiver's address, subject, you must write application for the post of, and write what is the post that is mentioned in your question paper. Next is sir. Now learn this, in reference to your advertisement for the vacancy of dash. Okay, in reference to your advertisement for the vacancy of dash, or you can say for the post of, anything you can write, for the post of or for the vacancy of dash, I would like to apply for the post, or I would like to apply for the same. You can also write same instead of the post. Then the next paragraph, what will you write? I have all the requirements that you have mentioned. If given a chance to work for you, I would give my best to give you full satisfaction. Thanking you, yours faithfully, name. And write your name. And below that in the center you write biodata attached for your reference. In the place of biodata you can also write CV. CV attached for your reference. Or you can also write resume. R-E-S-U-M-E attached for your reference. After this, writing this, then below that you have to write the biodata. Now I will show you how to write the biodata. Okay. After writing the job of application, below that you must write your biodata. So you must write biodata and then underline that name. You must write your name. Father's name. Name means the name they are giving you in your question paper. That you must make sure what is the name given in the question paper. Name, father's name. Then date of birth. Okay, you must write your date of birth. Nationality, Indian. Marital status. Marital status means whether you are married or unmarried. So unmarried. Then address. Then your contact number and educational qualification. Now when you are writing your educational qualification, make a box like this and divide it into sections. The first one will be serial number, course, university, year and percentage. Now serial number 1, course class 10, university cbse, year. Put any year and percentage. What is your percentage? Then 2 class 12, cbse, year and whatever percentage. Then third BA, which university you can put, you can put, what is it? Yeah, the D, whatever university, Delhi University, D University, whatever it is, anything you can write, it's not necessary to write exactly what, you can just simply fill in this. And for MA, whatever it is, fill. This is your biodata. So after writing the job application, then you must fill in the biodata. You must write this biodata. So you will get a letter to the editor and you will get a job application. You can attempt any one. And I would always prefer that you attempt a letter to the editor, because writing a letter to the editor would be easier and time consuming. Means it won't take much time. But writing a letter of application, job application and writing the biodata will take more time. So I think it would be better if you just attempt the letter to the editor. So I hope you understood this. This is the biodata, name, father's name, date of birth, nationality, then marital status. That is whether you are married or unmarried. Address, your contact number. Then you can also give references if you want. If you do not need to do that, if you have references, you can give 1, 2, 3 references. Then educational qualification, make a box like this and divide it, serial number, course, university, year and percentage. And write 1, 2, 3, 4 and simply fill in this box and give the details. This is the biodata. I hope you understood. Okay. Now the last writing section will be article or report. Either you attempt an article or you attempt the report. There will always be an option. Now the format for article is very, very easy. I think every one of you know how to write an article. Article is you have to write the title. Now what is the title of the article? What is given in your question paper? Write the title and below that by and then write the name. Now this name will be given in your question paper. So you must write by the name. Then simply write how you write an essay. That's all. The first paragraph will be introduction. Second paragraph will be content. And third paragraph will be conclusion. If you want, you can write the contents in 2 or 3 paragraphs. Now, when you change the paragraph, you must know when you are changing a paragraph. When you are changing the idea. Now, you wrote one idea in the second paragraph. When you want to skip and go to another idea, change your paragraph immediately. Maximum write 2 or 3 paragraphs, not more than that. And then write the conclusion of the article. So, in an article, it is very easy. Just title. Then by, then write your name, by and mention your name. Then introduction, the content can be in 1 or 2 or 3 paragraphs and then the conclusion. This is the article. So I hope you understood. Now if you are writing a report, you are not choosing article, you want to write a report. The report will be like this. First you must write a heading, the title. It should be written in capital letters. Okay. Write it in capital letters, that would be better. Write the title in capital letters. Then by. You must write by. Who is reporting this? Who is the person? By reporter. And then by the reporter. If it's a reporter, you can write by reporter. The source. Source means which newspaper, whether it's Hindustan Times, whether it is Indian Express or whatever it is, that is the source. The place from where it is being reported, Delhi, Gorakhpur, whatever place, and the date, on which day it is being reported. And then you write your article similar, make your article only in 1 paragraph. Do not make it very, very long. Not the article, the report. Make it in a very short way. But when you write your report, you must use all these points. What happened, when it happened, where it happened, why it happened. If it is an accident, the cause of the accident, the vehicles that were involved in the accident, the damage that was done, what police action was taken. Give all the important points in your report. Whatever report you are writing, supposing you are writing a report about an exhibition that was being conducted in your school, then you must write that there was an exhibition, science exhibition conducted in the school, Heritage International Public School, whichever school it is, and it was presided by our chief guest, whoever was presided it. There were many, things that were displayed and the children had done very well. Anything you can write. So what you have to do is, the heading should be there, by. It means byline, who it is given by, the source, from which source it is, the place and the date. And don't forget to mention all these points. What happened, when it happened, where it happened, why it happened, what are the causes of that, or if supposing it's an accident, the vehicles that were involved, the damage that was caused, the police action that was taken, all this should be included in your report. So these are the writing section. So the writing section, the first one is notice, which is compulsory. You will get 2 notice. You must write any one of the notice. The second thing is invitation or reply to an invitation. That is the second thing. You can either attempt invitation or you can attempt reply to an invitation. Third is letter to the editor or letter for job application. When you write letter to job applications, it will be specifically mentioned in the question paper. Give your biodata. So you must write the biodata. I showed you how to write the biodata. Then will come the fourth question, that is either an article or a report. Article is very easy. You simply write the heading by, and then you write an article just like an essay. First paragraph will be the introduction, second will be the content, third will be the conclusion. And then if it is a report, write the heading, then by who this report was being given, write the source of the report, the place and the date. And remember to mention all these important points: what, where, why, when, the cause, okay? And also if it is an accident, the vehicles involved, the police action, the damage caused, all the important points should be mentioned in your report. And please do not write thanking you or yours faithfully or yours truly, or don't write your name, nothing. Just complete one paragraph and end it. No writing anything down, okay? So this is all about your writing section. Now I hope that you are prepared for your final examination, and this would have given you a lot of help how to write your writing section, because it is of 20 marks. And once again, I would ask you to subscribe this channel, share it to others, and wish you all the best for your board exams. Thank you.